This is S dot 5, area and perimeter in the coordinate plane, 1 homework help. The question is, what is the perimeter of triangle CDE? So what is the perimeter of this triangle? They don't give you any coordinates, but they assume that you can read it off the graph. So this is my x-axis, this is my y-axis. Okay. Because we're dealing with the perimeter is the distance around the shape. So what's this plus that? Okay, so simply all you got to do is you can count the boxes. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you know that's 4. This is 1, 2, 3. And when you get here, you can't count the boxes, but you could do one of two things. You could either do the distance formula and do the distance between these 2 points, or you could draw another triangle. So this is 4, this is 3. You can draw or make a 90-degree angle and use Pythagoras Theorem. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And the more you practice this, you'll be so fast, you'll know that that's just 5. This is being a squared, b squared, and this is c because it's opposite the 90-degree angle. So a squared is 4 squared plus 3 squared equals c squared. 4 squared is 16 plus 3 squared is 9 equals c squared. 16 plus 9 is 25. C squared is 25. Well, I need to just find c by itself, so I take the square root. So 5 is c. So this is just 5. Then the perimeter is 4 plus 3 plus 5. So 4 plus 3 is 12 plus 5 is 17. The perimeter is 17. Or you could do the distance formula. The distance formula is longer, especially in these problems. Remember, distance formula is the distance between 2 points, and what you need are the coordinates for those points. So we've got -8, 0 is point D, and point E is -5, 4. And again, this is located on the reference sheet. Distance formula is the square root of y2 minus y1 squared plus x2 minus x1 squared, all square rooted. Okay, so distance equals the square root of y2, and you just label them. So let me label x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, then plug them in. So y2 is 0, 0 minus y1, which is 4, squared, plus x2, which is -8, minus x1, which is -5, squared. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and simplify the parentheses. D is equal to the square root of 0 minus 4 is -4. Just punch in the calculator. Squared plus. All right, these two negatives are going to become a positive because a negative and a negative give you a positive. -8 plus 5 is going to give you -3 squared. D is equal to the square root of 4 squared is 16 plus 3 squared, -3 squared, is 9. So D is equal to the square root of 25, which is equal to 5. Again, you get the same answer, 5. Add them all together, you get 17. So there are a couple of ways that you could do it. I prefer you do it using Pythagorean theorem because it's faster. But if all else fails, you could always go to the distance formula. Okay, let's do one more from S dot 5. It is asking, what is the area? So area, what is this shape? Again, all you need is your reference sheet. Okay, and that shape is a triangle. So look for area of a triangle. Area is 1/2 base times height. So area is 1/2 times the base times the height. Okay, so area is equal to 1/2 times. Remember, the base and the height have to make a 90-degree angle. Okay, so there's the 90-degree angle. The base is from here to here. You can count the boxes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I find that to be a really long process. The distance between here and here, I can just look at the numbers, is the same as the distance between here and here. Do you see that those two distances are the same from here to here? It's the same as here to here. And this goes from 0 to 8, so I know that that's 8. Distance from here to here, again, you can count the boxes or look. It starts at -8, it goes up to 0, so this one's 8 here, plus the distance from here to here, it goes from 0 to 10. Plus 10. So this whole thing is 18. Again, you can count the boxes to see that it is 18. So 1/2 times the base, which is 8, times the height, which is 18. Okay, grab your calculator. 0.5 times 8 times 18 is equal to 72. So area is equal to 72. square units. And that's how you do S5.